Fun fact, I'm using a loaf of bread as a tripod right now. So I flew into New York yesterday and I was gonna make this really cool Vlogbrothers Thoughts from Places style video. I took a video of myself waking up in the morning, full on video of my alarm clock going off. I took a video of myself brushing my teeth. I took a video of me in front of a gray speckled wall at an airport, which for those of you who have watched a Vlogbrothers video, that's a pretty important requirement. And then when I got home, I realized I had zero interesting philosophical stories to tell. And that video wasn't really going to be very interesting, so I kind of scrapped that idea. So I figured instead, for this video, I would just give you a rundown of the two most interesting things that have happened to me. And by interesting, you know I mean awkward/embarrassing, because that's how I roll. So, thing number one, my encounter with Santino Fontana. He's my latest Broadway obsession. For those of you more theater-oriented people, he recently played Joseph in Sons of the Prophet. He was also in the most recent Broadway revival of The Importance of Being Earnest. And for my more musical theater-oriented friends, he played Matt in the original revival company of the Fantastics that happened in 2006. So if you have the 2006 revival recording of the Fantastics, you're listening to Santino Fontana's luscious voice. For those of you who are just awesome, you know him from Submissions Only. And if you're awesome and you haven't watched Submissions Only, you should watch Submissions Only. It's this incredible web series, and Santino Fontana plays the main love interest of one of the characters, and I'm just obsessed with him. He's a perfect human being. He's perfect. Anyway, so I see on Playbill.com that he's doing a reading the night I get into New York, which I'm pretty sure is fake. He was amazing in the show as I expected, and then after the show was over, I thought I would maybe try to get to talk to him. I'm waiting in the lobby of the theater, and I realize that I'm the only one at the show who's intending to stage door. Everyone else who's waiting in the lobby is a personal friend or family member of a cast. Here I am, alone, by myself. I'm sweaty and gross because I've been traveling all day. I'm carrying a big-ass backpack, and I clearly look out of place. Along the wall are a lot of really cool show posters, so I end up just like staring intently at each show poster as I'm waiting. I must have looked at those posters 1,000 times. I would get to the end of the row and then start over again just so I could continue going down the row because he was taking so long. And eventually he comes out, but he has actual friends and family members there. He keeps looking over and noticing me watching him, and I would like look away and be like, oh, look, a poster of the original revival of Carnival. And then he would like kind of look away and continue talking to people. And then 30 minutes of awkwardness later, there's only one friend left, and the two of them are leaving, and I figure, this is my chance. So I go up to him and I'm like, hi, and he's like kind of talking to someone. He turns to me, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, it's fine. I'm just a huge fan of yours, and I think you're really awesome, and I'm a huge fan of yours in Submission Only, and I tried to come see Sons of the Prophet, and you were sold out, so I couldn't come see it. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you so much. Uh-huh. Okay, bye, and I like proceed to like run away, and he starts laughing, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a really awkward person. No, it's okay, come back. So I like walk back to him, and then I ask him to record a video for my two friends, and I tell him that my friends are from Atlanta, and he's like, Atlanta? Yeah, I flew in this morning. He got this like really like shocked look on his face, and then I said, no, I didn't fly here to come see you. Oh, okay. Sure. No, I didn't mean that. And his friend was like, you didn't come here just to see him. And I was like, not just to see you. I had other reasons for being in New York. He took the video, and then I tried to run away, right? Tried to extricate myself. I turn around, and there are 4 doors, and I have no idea which of the doors leads to the exit. So I'm like wandering from door to door, and like I don't want to open all of them because then it would be clear that I'm lost. And he's kind of not paying attention because he's talking to someone else. And I'm like, I have to make a decision fast before he notices. So I see this woman who I think works at the theater, and I tap her on the shoulder. Can you tell me which of these doors is the exit? And she opens one of the doors. I'm like, oh, okay, this will be the exit. She led me to the after party, a giant room with like cheese and wine and all the friends and family members. Okay, well, probably at the other end of this giant room is going to be an exit. So I'm walking through this room, and I realize the lady I'm following hasn't turned around in a while. I'm pretty sure she's forgotten about me, so I tap her on the shoulder again. Excuse me, which way's the exit? And she like motions me again and continues walking through this party, and I end up standing behind her for a good minute while she drinks a glass of wine. And she totally wasn't planning on helping me. I gotta get out of this room. So I make my way back to the party. My giant book bag is hitting everyone, and I'm just desperately hoping that Santino doesn't try to walk into the party right at that moment, because he would be like, what are you still doing here? Peek around the door, he's still talking to someone. I like run into the closest door, which is a stairwell, so I figure I'm on the right track. I took the elevator down. All I know is I went down. I don't know how many floors I went down, because the elevator was only marked lobby level, sanctuary, theater, because the theater was in the church. This is unimportant information. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, there were only 3 floors marked on the elevator, right? But there were like tons of stairs, so I keep going upstairs. They keep not leading me to anything that's familiar. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go all the way back downstairs and try another door, and eventually I come to the lobby of the building and make my way out. That was harrowing. It was harrowing is the way I would describe that situation. But I got a good video from my friends. Number 2, me getting ready to go to work this morning. Today was my first day of work, and I set my alarm for 8 a.m. knowing that work starts at 9. I know I'm pretty slow at getting up in the mornings, so I do everything necessary. I pack a breakfast bar, I pick my clothes the night before. It was like this really cute outfit, but it didn't look like I was trying too hard. It was like the first day of kindergarten. I wake up at 8 a.m., I go to weather.com, and it says it's going to rain all day, so I'm freaking out because the dress that I was going to wear was kind of a sundress. I have to pick another outfit. This is going to take forever. So I end up spending 20 minutes trying to find something that isn't wrinkled that I think will be appropriate for work. This is what I ended up choosing, by the way. It's like a red dress. Anyway, it's like the most awkward way. It's like a 3/4 length sleeve, as you can tell. It's a pretty long dress, and I wore it with tights. Anyway, irrelevant. I get dressed. It's 8:20. I'm like, it's okay. The subway leaves at 8:26. And then it will get me there at 8:37, so I'll still have plenty of time. So I run to the subway. Right as I get to the subway platform, the train is like about to leave, right? Like the doors are closing, and I like slide into the subway car, and I'm like, yeah, I made it. I'm gonna be on time. Do you see how the story's gonna go? It turns out I got on an express train. I expected to get off at 59th Street, where I ended up getting off was 77th Street. We keep passing all these subway stations, and each subway station is like a fading dream. No, that could have been me. I could have been getting off. I could have been going to work by now. I get off at 77th Street, have to take another train back downtown. It's like 8:45, and I'm panicking, like running down the streets of New York City, and it's like 2 avenues, and avenues are long. I'm exhausted. My calves are burning. Okay, I have like 5 minutes. The theater's right there. I'm gonna grab a coffee, run to the coffee shop, and I'm like, quick, coffee! And she like gives me a coffee, and I like run out the door. It's 8:59, and I ring the buzzer, and no one answers the buzzer. Oh my god, I'm gonna be late for my first day of work. This is horrible. I'm like knocking on the door, ringing all the buzzers of the intercoms on the door, and then this guy comes up behind me. Excuse me, who are you looking for? Anyone who works at this theater? Well, I work for this theater, and we don't open for another hour. Are you kidding me? The moral of the story is that now I get to sleep an extra hour every day. Anyway, those are my 2 stories I wanted to share with you. Thus concludes my first video blog. Bye!